Okay, Coach, on a wonderful...
Come on, set! 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
C-47, 47, all day, guys.
Shoot!
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 43.
They run the counter. Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
That grab, another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Buchanan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Dobbins, he's got a 1st down past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now a throw here to his running back. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? And now they're moving it crisply.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Perkins. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. On 1st and 10, Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight-line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer 3rd of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Haywood! Get it!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, exit!
2nd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has a big thank you to say to his defense. He threw the interception, then boom, the defense gets it back.
But the ebb and flow of a game is something else, isn't it? But you made an excellent point. A big thanks is owed to that defense. They went out there on what we call sudden change after a turnover and didn't give up anything. In fact, took the ball away and set them up again. Really nicely done.
So a clean slate and a mulligan.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Throwing on 3rd and long. Perkins. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Following the fumble recovery, Buchanan. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Operating from the gun, Buchanan, and that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 4 yards out, as his guys are first onto the...
Set 50, plant.
Now the fullback, Juszczyk. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Perkins. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. On first down, Perkins completes it to Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw. Perkins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. Perkins gets this one to use check. Sheds off the tackle. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Ed Oliver, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Perkins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard.
Ready. 8, read.
Going to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buchanan going right side here, and that's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Go. 60 or.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Hey, Alpha. Hurry. Now.
Throwing on first down. Buchanan. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Focus, defense, focus.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
55. 6-6. Hold 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Buchanan. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now a give, right side. Dobbins. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Back to throw. Buchanan. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Great job. Touchdown for Days.
You ready?
Check.
General West.
47. Single.
Go.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Perkins. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Hey, check 20. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Perkins. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Perkins. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
From the gun, Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better be ready next time.
So we have reached halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Buchanan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
I know most of the time.
Break. Watching it fly. I'm coming. You draw corker. On down.
On first down, Buchanan. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Ready?
From the gun, Perkins. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Perkins. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This will be a 2-yard loss on the... So now the Texans offense back onto the field. They'll line up and go for 2 here. From the gun, Perkins. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2. So they make the decision. Now it's the backup Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mayfield looks to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Mayfield on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there.
Here we go, set, 18, Gator. Sit tight. Snap.
On first down, Swift. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Texans 17.
To throw on second down, Perkins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Boy, a tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
Set, 18, Gator.
Let's get it. Tie that left, tie that left. We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Perkins. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Perkins uncorks one for Davis. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now this one complete on the slant route. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Perkins. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And Jennings has it. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
552. We own this. Regular. Watch out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Mike. 180. 55. Defense wins championships, baby.
Game in hand. The offense takes the knee. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Down to 1 knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. Their defense forced